Then I met Iman. And it was smack right from the first night. And that was it. It was over. It was incredible. My life suddenly became rose-tinged.
In this age of grand illusion, you walked into my life out of my dreams. I don't need another change, but still you forced a way into my scheme of things. You say we're growing heart and soul.
I really started thinking about where I was going to go with it and what I could do for her and how I could be some kind of valuable contribution to the relationship.
Sweet name, you're born once again for me. Sweet name, you're born once again for me.
It became a process over the first year or so of trying to balance my life in terms of, well, how many of these precious moments am I willing to give away at my age, 45? Do I want to keep on inundating myself with one work project after another and sort of leave virtually no room for a real, solid, wonderful relationship to start blooming?
Lord, I kneel and offer you my word on a wing.
Tour plans? Any tour plans?
Unfortunately not. No, not this time. As you know, I've only been married 7 months. And I really want to spend more time within the marriage. I think the worst thing to do is run away for a year. I really do.
Lord, my prayer flies like a word on the wing. My prayer flies like a word on the wing. Does my prayer fit in with your scheme of things?
There's a certain buoyancy that you can develop as you get older. If you are capable of absorbing that it's a finite life and a finite existence. And it's a kind of a knowledge that you cannot possibly entertain when you're young. You cannot entertain the real magnificence and inevitability of the short span of years that we spend on the earth. And I think if you are really honest with that reality, you can have a kind of a freedom, artistically, spiritually and emotionally, that you don't have when you're young.
To shape the scheme of things.
The idea of holding on to anything that's manifest seems farcical. There is nothing to hold on to, youth, or physical things, or definitely possessions.
The 20th century concern is how we put our new God back together again. I think that we're coming into an era of chaos, and chaos has meaning in our lives, and I think that we have to readapt our interpretation of religion and spirituality to suit our new millennium.
Chaos and fragmentation is something that I've always been very comfortable with. That obviously is my through line. Because I've always felt that there's no real, essentially one truth in life, that the way we live is trying to make sense of an endless vortex of fragments. That essentially we try and pull these weedy little truths and absolutes out of this kind of mindless chaos, which is the real universe.